to news from my apartment. It seems candidates like Stacey Abrams and Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez have been sparking progressive fires in this year's Democratic primaries. Just a few weeks after Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez's New York upset, Andrew Gillum beat his opponent in the Democratic primary for Florida's gubernatorial.
That doesn't sound right. Gillum is also a Bernie-backed candidate whose platform includes things like Medicare for all. If he succeeds in this primary, he will be the first black man to win Florida's gubernational
That's it.
election.
Perfect. With his win and hopefully Stacey Abrams' successful gubernatorial campaign in Georgia, we could be looking at two black progressive governors in the Deep South.
Governors.
I don't think that's what it is.
Andrew Gillum is taking on alt-right darling Ron DeSantis.
So we've got to work hard to make sure that we continue Florida going in a good direction. Let's build off the success we've had on Governor Scott. The last thing we need to do is to monkey this up by trying to embrace a socialist agenda.
DeSantis is known for his racist dog whistling, which we can't quite call out without being accused of race baiting. But Andrew Gillum found a way to get through.
How the hell am I supposed to know every single statement somebody makes? I'm not going to bow down to the altar of political correctness. I'm going to not let the media smear me like they like to do with so many other people.
Let me first say, my grandmother used to say a hit dog will holler, and it hollered through this room. Mr. DeSantis has spoken. Hey, first of all, he's got neo-Nazis helping him out in the state. He has spoken at racist conferences. He's accepted a contribution and would not return it from someone who referred to the former president of the United States as a Muslim, N-I-G-G-E-R. When asked to return that money, he said no. He's using that money to now fund negative ads. Now, I'm not calling Mr. DeSantis a racist. I'm simply saying the racists believe he's a racist.
Hold up, though. Another surprise upset by a progressive happened in Boston.
You're kidding.
Nope, Ayanna Pressley defeated the incumbent for her Massachusetts House seat.
The conditions which have made this 7th CD one of the most unequal in America were cemented through policies long before he ever descended the escalator at Trump Tower. And in fact, some of those policies were put in place with Democrats in the White House and in control of our Congress. Policies that have become so ingrained in our daily lives as to have almost convinced ourselves that there wasn't anything we could do about them. But as we now know, change can't wait.
Presley promised a strong activist leadership in what she called the fight for the future of our democracy. And though we here at News from My Apartment are a little on the fence about democracy...
No. We're pro-democracy. We want democracy.
What was I thinking of? Religious oligarchy.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, moving on.
And if you thought straight white dudes were a lost cause, think again, dummy. Beto O'Rourke is giving Ted Zodiac Cruz a run for his gun lobby money in Texas this year.
And really, the only thing the GOP has been able to dig up on this guy is that he's a big old dork. He's a big, straight white dork man. Which is great, because I'd love to see more of myself in Congress.
And I'd love to see more of myself in the mirror, but we can't fit a full length in this apartment, so I'm gonna stick to assuming that the bottom 2/3 of me are really hot.
It's my favorite fraction of you.
Oh.
Thank you for joining News from My Apartment and our profiles of the proletariat. We hope that we've been able to highlight some of the better progressive voices in politics for people that maybe not have known anything about them. I don't know. I'm not really sure what our point was.
We didn't write anything for this part.
Run out of material.
We're not getting paid enough for this.
And you're ready to go. Like, that's really just, it comes down to it. Please, if you can, subscribe. We have like 12 subscribers
20.
or something. 20 subscribers at this point.
That's not enough, though. Are we ever gonna make one of these again?
I hope not.
Oh. An unholy trinity. Meat, booze, cigarettes.
It's almost the same for me, except for it's just boobs. Boobs, boobs, boobs.